This should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area.
You have heard so much about him, but in a few minutes you're going to hear from him.
Holla if you hear me.
Talk to me, say something.
No one can do it better.
Hey, what's up? What's happening? How y'all be? Welcome to the Carlos Stargell Show, a channel where you can just vent, be yourself, and speak your mind so freely and expeditiously. Remember, it's not what you say, it's how it's said. So please be mindful and respectable, like you want them to be respectable towards you. So just sit back and relax. It's going to be a stone groove. Y'all didn't pay no money, so there's no need for y'all acting funny. And don't you dare be sour. Now it's time for the Carlos Stargell Show with your host, the bona fide G and certified true himself, Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Because soon as they made him, they broke the mold. So now it's time for the Carlos Stargell Show.
Power move on them.
Hey, what's up? What's happening? How y'all be? Tell me something good, my peoples, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, and many and millions of y'all all in around the world. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to tune in, join me, view, and watch the Carlos Stargell Show, a channel where you can just vent, be yourself, and speak your mind so freely and expeditiously. Remember, it's not what you say, it's how it's said. So please be mindful and respectable, like you want that to be done unto you. But sit back and relax and enjoy, because it's going to be a stone groove. Y'all didn't pay no money, so there's no need for y'all acting funny. And don't you dare be sour. Now it's time for the Carlos Stargell Show with that bona fide G and certified true host, Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Because after they made me, they broke the mold. So now it's time for the Carlos Stargell Show.
Power move on them.
Hey, what's up? What's happening? How y'all be? Tell me something good, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, and many and millions of y'all all in around the world.
Holla if you hear me.
Thank y'all so much for taking the time to tune in, viewing, checking out, and watching the Carlos Stargell Show. Like I say, a channel where you can just be yourself and speak your mind so freely and expeditiously. But remember, it's not what you say, it's how it's said. So please be mindful and respectable to others, like you want the same done unto you, and that's on the real.
Talk to me, say something.
Yeah, so just sit back and relax and enjoy, because I promise y'all, it's going to be a stone groove, and don't you dare be sour. So how y'all doing today? I'm all right if y'all all right. I'm about to tell y'all the weather. Okay, now guess what, y'all? It made it up to 7 degrees up here in Burlington, North Carolina, and it made a noticeable improvement. It's kind of nice and warm outside. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Power move on them.
Oh, yeah. Earlier, I was supposed to have went my Zoom live chatting, but the person that's supposed to be my guest, hey, I guess they had other priorities, but I'm not mad at them. But what I don't understand, she should have told me and text me and let me know that she had something else to do instead of I'm coming. No, if you got something to do, go ahead and do it. Don't have me waiting, because when I invite a live guest to my Zoom live streaming, I expect punctuality. Now, if you can't be on time, don't even bother to join in at all. Because let me tell you something, lack of punctuality, you will never get a job like that. You'll never get far in life with lack of punctuality. You should always be on time.
Holla if you hear me.
Because like I said, it'll be hard. Because when you have lack of punctuality, you burn a lot of you. What you don't understand too, you burn a lot of bridges too as well. For real. So be careful. Like I always say, be careful about those bridges you burn because you might need them one day and someday to cross over troubled waters.
No one can do it.
Talk to me. Say something.
Holla if you hear me.
That's right. And that's being honest. I mean, like I said, I'm not trying to be cruel, but that's just being real. I'm not calling nobody out. And like I say, I'm not mad. It's nothing personal. I understand. You had to talk to your cousin, but next time when you schedule to go live or something, make sure you be on time. Like I said, punctuality makes a whole lot of difference. And that's on the real for real. Now, if you can't understand about, I mean, people say they got to do, I can understand things happen, but sometimes if you can really make it, you can really make it if you really want to. I mean, I can understand you got other priorities, but don't try to use them as a crutch, and don't try to make it like it's you got an excuse. You got more excuses than a you know what and a you know who going to jail, and that's on the real. I mean, if you're gonna be late, you got to let people know in advance that you got other priorities. Because if you just be late out the blue, guess what? Then that means you don't burn. That means you don't burn some form of bridge right there. You don't, and God knows you don't want to burn bridges with nobody because, like I say, you gonna need them bridges someday to cross over troubled water.
Holla if you hear me.
Okay, now getting back to basics. Now, like I said, it's 70 degrees right now in Burlington, North Carolina. It's very, very nice. Tonight, WWE SmackDown. Now, I believe on April the 6th and 7th, WrestleMania. Bigger.
Better.
Better. Yes, Lord. So guess what? There's going to be a nice WrestleMania this year. I mean, it's going to be a lot of surprises. There's going to be a lot of title changes. There's going to be some title changes. Careers are going to be made. Friends going to become enemies. Enemies become friends. And, new allies are formed. Stables and all that good stuff. So you never know with WrestleMania or WrestleMania weekend. Oh, and then you might have a few other surprises too, like comebacks and all that other good stuff too.
Talk to me. Say something.
Yeah, I can't tell you who, but I don't know what's going on anyway. But all you have to do is watch it, April the 6th and 7th, WrestleMania weekend, and it'll be live from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. They say the city of brotherly love.
Sight.
More like I despise my brother and hate my sister. That's what they mean by that. Sight, just kidding.
Talk to me. Say something.
But seriously though, Philadelphia, I visited Philly before. It's a pretty decent city. I met some pretty decent people up in Philly. But the closest I ever been to New York, to be honest with you, was Newark, New Jersey. And I had a great uncle that lived in Newark, New Jersey. And what's funny about that too, he sounded like Captain Crunch and Mr. Magoo all at the same time, but he was a good man though. Only difference, he actually thought I was in a gang once upon a time. And knowing good and well, we don't do gang banging. We didn't do gang banging like that in the South. The only reason why we had got an earring because it was a style that everybody wanted, a fad everybody wanted to follow, which it was. It was a cool fad. I still got mine, and then got the other one too as well, but it's all good. But what's funny, a friend of mine whose name I should not mention due to the respect that I have for his privacy, he told me that he waited till he got grown and out of high school to get earrings. I said, that's understandable. I told him I can understand that, but I told him I had got mine, my first hole, when I was 14 years old. He asked me what did my mama had to say about that. I told him, she asked her, she the one had to sign She the one had to sign the permit, you know. She the one had to sign the not to sue permit. So guess what? Gotta ask her. She the one that, if she signed that not to sue form, that was her decision right there, because that was the only way I could get my ear pierced at 14. I had to have consent from my parent or guardian. She had to sign a not to sue form. So that's the answer y'all got right there. She signed for it. But like I said, in the right ear, 21 years old, months before my oldest daughter was born, I decided to get my right ear pierced. Nobody knew I had an earring in my right ear until like 5 or 6 months later. Ain't that something? I must have kept it here pretty good, because shoot, didn't nobody just pay attention to it. But yeah. But now, I guess I'm gonna tell y'all this. I was wearing an earring in both fields before guys was actually really wearing an earring in both fields. But at the same time, people gonna be what they gonna be or who they gonna be, but I know who I am. Like I said earlier, I'm straighter than the utility pole outside your front door.
Talk to me. Say something.
Yes, I am. But the good part about it, I don't go around bashing and antagonizing people either. Because at the end of the day, like I said, not only we gonna be who gonna be and do what we gonna do, we got to be held accountable and answer to we all got to answer to the highest power. So who are we? Who the hell are we to judge? We don't live in glass houses. We definitely need to quit throwing stones.
Holla if you hear me.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep on hollering too. But get over here and back to SmackDown. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty good tonight. I'm pretty sure it is. And then the Braves, last time I checked, they was in the lead. So I'm about to check again to see what's up with the Braves. Hang on a second, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls. Since they don't want us to watch it here. So guess what? I hate with them. I'm okay, the Braves won 9-3.
Yay!
Right on. Go Braves. Yep, yeah, you damn right. I'm gonna keep on representing. Look, like I said, I love the Falcons, and I got love for the Hawks too. But y'all already know, not only I'm a baseball fan, but the Braves are the only team in Atlanta that got a chance in hell to bring a championship home. Because the Falcons, I ain't gonna say what they gonna do, but the Hawks, I know they ain't gonna do it just yet. But the Braves did. So guess what? Since the Braves brought home championships and the Hawks and the Falcons didn't, guess what, y'all?
I call Atlanta Braves country.
Because that's what it is. I mean, I represent the Braves. Right on, y'all. Right on.
Holla if you hear me.
Yep. But, oh yeah, and while I'm at it too, I want to give my shout outs and my love not only to everybody all over the world, across the country, including Canada and Mexico, but I want to give all my love and shout out to all my people and my family in Atlanta, Georgia, the Atlanta surrounding areas, and all over the state of Georgia. Just want to let y'all know, I might be a resident of North Carolina, but Georgia will always be on my mind.
Holla if you hear me.
A power move on 'em.
Oh yeah, and
No one can do it better.
that's right. But on the real for real, y'all, I ain't gonna lie to you. I miss Atlanta sometimes, majority of the time. But I'm gonna say this right here now. I don't really, I might be there from there, but the way I'm feeling about North Carolina, I don't think I want to move back to Georgia. That's on the real. I finally got, like a friend of mine said, I found peace. Yeah, I did found peace, and I found love again.
Holla if you hear me.
Yeah, and that's a good thing.
A power move on.
Oh yeah, and guess what? Man, since I've been more happier and less stressed since I moved to North Carolina, only thing I could say, well, whatever I got, let me tell you, what I got up here, I shoot. What more can I ask for?
No one can do it better.
Right on, sure can't. But just wanted to get that off. Just wanted to get that off my hell. It's Friday. I mean, I ain't trying to be all serious and sour about the stole face because it's not only it's Good Friday, but it's Friday. And yeah, I call it Good Friday because they know Friday always be good. Cause I call it Good Friday because a lot of times that's when payday comes. Y'all know that. Everybody know that. But guess what? Some people, it probably was payday. But I tell people this right here. They say, when you get paid, you know what I tell them?
None of your goddamn business.
That's right. That's what I tell them. Because guess what? Everybody's business ain't nobody's business. Hey, you should never let your left hand know what your right hand doing.
Talk to me. Say something.
Some stuff in life you got to keep to yourself. You think you got from, but guess what though? Can't trust nobody but God.
Talk to me. Say something.
But guess what though? Like I say, sometimes not only a change is good, especially now, change is always good, whether it's environmental, whether it's scenery, or just a serious upgrade and makeover. Change is always good. And I look at it like this. A lot of people don't see it the way I do. But I made one hell of a major upgrade in my life. Not only I realized and feel my personal relationship with the Lord, but I also found happiness. Like I said, peace, and I damn sure found love.
Holla if you hear me.
I mean, and it seemed like the things that happened, it didn't happen what I wanted them to, but good Lord of mercy, Jesus, it happened right on time, and that's on the real.
Talk to me. Say something.
And you know what I did? I did what I said I was gonna do all along. But it just took me. I didn't do it. It was the Lord, and the Lord had
A power move on him.
that showed did that too. He ran up. That was the best move I made. And I call that a power move because guess what? I didn't do it when something bad had to happen. Well, put it like this. I made the power move when I knew the time was right. I mean, everybody had a downfall, but at least I didn't get so far down where I couldn't recover. I did. Cause guess what? It was because of the goodness of the Lord that kept me going all this time. And check this out now. Like I told y'all yesterday or whenever, if it wasn't for the goodness of the Lord, a lot of those so-called church people be talking about me. And guess what? That's what I always say too. The Lord, I mean, people talking about they don't want to go to church. It ain't about church. It's about your heart. Because church is a building. But if your heart is pure and you know your heart is sincere and you carry yourself accordingly like you should, and you just follow those basic instructions before leaving earth, guess what? You don't have to, everything will be everything and the rest will follow.
Holla if you hear me.
I know I'm a living witness, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls. try to do it. Some of us try to do everything our way, the way we want to do it. But like I say, sometimes it takes a whipping from the Lord spiritually to let you know that you got to do what you got to do and obey. And that's what I did. So, and like I always say too, everybody knows that you cannot mess with God's children and thinking that nothing won't come about it. Shh, please. When you mess with God's children, guess what? The ones who did it suffer, and the ones who got messed with prevail.
Holla if you hear me.
And that's on the real for real, y'all. And when it comes to, like I said, when it comes to the Lord, that's why we still here because of God. Like I said, it ain't so much about religion. It's about your spirit. And it's about, like I said, it's about the way you carry yourself. And it's about your heart. It's about your heart. And it's just something about the goodness of the Lord.
No one can do it better. No one can do it better.
So can't. And like I said, like I told people, when you give your life, when you want to make that change, especially if it's for the better, for the greater good, it feels so good. It makes you feel good, makes you feel proud, makes you just want to say, makes you want to say that I did it. You know what I'm saying? You want to be somebody. You want to be something to somebody that your kids can look up to, and that's on the real. We got a lot of young people that look up to others, but you got some that look up to them for the wrong reasons, and that's not cool. But believe me, y'all, a lot of people who I looked up to, a lot of them made it, and a lot of them still here. And like I said, y'all know, and those who know me pretty damn well know that I strive with goodness, strive with righteousness, and I do stay humble, and I love them. And if I hang around somebody, they got to be good company. I don't just hang around in and everybody, because there's a lot of people don't know, ain't on your level, and they don't carry themselves accordingly, and they act like they don't know the true meaning and the definition of shit these days. And like I say, they already ignorant, and they mad because they poor. Well, ain't nobody fault but theirs. Because if they really wanted something in life, they would have went on out there and got it. But now they rather be, and then them the ones too, I say, they accept anything somebody tell them, and they just settle, and they just settle like there's nothing else out there. Shh, please. Oh, clean your ears out and open your eyes, people. There's a lot more out here than we ever imagined. Shoot. Come on now. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Now, my father's passing didn't have nothing to do with me leaving the state of Georgia and moving to North Carolina. But I'm gonna say this right here. It opened my eyes, and let me, and then the Spirit let me know it was time for me to step up and make a change for the better and for myself. So that's exactly what I did. And like I said, everything that I was praying for might not have came when I wanted them, but it sure as hell did come right on time.
Holla if you hear me.
And like I said, and that's the testimony I will never forget. And I will always acknowledge. But I want to say this one more time before I go. What I'm telling y'all on here, this ain't just coming from my lips. It's coming from the bottom of my heart. And I'm most serious. I am serious as a cockroach with ulcers, so they're letting you know right there, I ain't bull jiving. And y'all know I'm telling it like it is. But I mean, not boasting, but just blessed. That we're just blessed. When you have something, when you do good things in life, y'all already know good will follow you. But that's why I try to stay righteous, remain humble, and treat people. Now, live righteous, stay humble, and just keep following those basic instructions before leaving earth, and just keep it real and stay spiritual. And like I say, in Jesus' name, amen. Well, my session is we're about to come to a close. But I want to thank all the viewers, and I want to thank everybody else who decided that they wanted to tune in, check out, view and watch the Carlos Stargell show. And I'm glad you did, and I thank you. And to my subscribers as well. And if you have, and then a lot of people, if you haven't subscribed and you find it in your heart and you feeling it in the depths of your soul, don't be bashful. Don't be shy. Hit that subscription bell. And I want you, and guess what? I won't be mad at you. But I will say this, though. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Okay, y'all. But like I said, hit the like or the subscription bell,
I sure would appreciate it.
and you won't be disappointed. So, until the next time, God bless you. I love you. Y'all be good. Y'all take good care of yourselves and each other. And by all means,
Please behave yourselves. Stop the violence.
and increase the peace. And thank y'all again so much for taking the time to check out, view, tune in, and watch the Carlos Stargell show with that bona fide G and certified true host, Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Cause after they made me, they broke the mold. So until the next time, y'all, peace. 2 fingers. I'm out of here like last year. Later when you're straighter.